Alright, guys, you are welcome back. This is KS Digital Concept. Okay, I have gotten many questions. People asking, how can I verify my account? How can I transact without verifying my account? Is it possible for me to make transaction without verifying my Remitano account? Yes, it is possible. 100% possible. Yes, you can transact without making verification, especially um, number number 1B verification and number two verification. But once you do your number 1 verification, which is only your number verification, you can do your transaction without verifying number 1B and number 2 and upward. So in this video, I'm going to prove it live to you that you are going to do your transaction using your phone number as your means of verification you have done. Here we go. So you have registered already, so but you are finding it difficult to transact on this platform. You are finding it difficult to do your transactions on this platform. So in this video will give you a guide, a stepping guide on how you are going to do your transaction, starting from verifying your account and to the end of funding your Zuga wallet account. But in funding of Zuga wallet account, I have do a separate video concerning that particular one, so you can easily click on the description below of this video to get to know how to fund your Zuga wallet account, or how to withdraw your Zuga wallet, how to withdraw money from your Zuga wallet account. All of them have been also done in the previous videos. You can watch them on the link description below, so you can just watch them, or you just go to YouTube. If you go to YouTube, you search for it. So but okay, let me just check if I can find it quickly for you, so we can also move ahead. So as this thing is moving, I will take you through other means. So we have done how you can fund your Remitano account. You can check it in the description below. How you can fund your Remitano account, how you can fund your Zuga wallet account, and how you can swap, how you can withdraw. We have done all these videos. So this video now is what people say I should do for them, how they can verify their account the easy way, or can they be able to transact without verifying the account? And the answer is yes. The answer is yes. You can transact without verifying your account. Okay, you can transact without verifying your account. So here I will just search. If you want to search for KS Digital Concept, you just type in KS Digital Concept in your browser. This is KS. You see KS Digital, then you put in a concepts. Okay, so this is KS Digital Concept. You search for it, it will bring out those videos. Okay, this is it here. I hope you can see those. This is how to withdraw your money. This is a step-by-step guide on how to fund your Zuga wallet account, and this one is how to fund your Zuga wallet account. This one is how to fund the gas fee and how to withdraw. This is how to fund from your Remitano account. So these are other things we have been doing. So if you wishes to watch them, you just pick any of them and watch on how to process on these various areas. So now we are going back to what we are doing. Let's continue on the verification of the account. Okay, so let's get started immediately. So if you open your Remitano account, you have registered already, and if you haven't registered on your Remitano, what you just need to do is to click the link below. So click on the description below, you will see the link to register on this Remitano. So once you register on it, put in your email, you are good to go. Put in your email, choose your username, you are good to go. Then you click on this 3 button you are seeing here. You see this three horizontal line. you click on it. This is my username for this account. So then you scroll down, you see verify account. Verify account. You click on verify account. So once you click on verify account, you are going to see this. So now I want to prove to you that you can perform transaction without verifying your number 1B and your number 2 and 3. So with this number 1 phone number verification, you will start making transaction with this your account. So how do you do that, and what is your limitations? What are the amount you can transact using only your phone number as a means of verification? So let's view the quota to see what they have for us. So if you open this quota for RevoZelo, the amount of dollar you can spend a day in this your account a day is $50 because you only verify your phone number. So imagine you can spend $50, okay? Like if you can send the coin from another place to your Limitano account, you can use it to fund your gas fee without passing through verifying level 1, level 1B and level 2. So that means you can spend $50 for this your account. So you can send someone money to buy this so coin for you, and the person will forward it to your account and you use it to fund your gas fee. Okay, so this is another secret. This is the secret I want to reveal to you that are watching my channel. If you haven't subscribed, you can quietly subscribe, then click on the thumb, click on the notification. That is the major thing. Click on the notification so that you will be getting notification anytime I post a new video. If you don't click on notification, you will not get notification and that I have posted a new video. So if you click on notification, you will be alert anytime a new video is being posted. So the secret behind this thing is that you can just verify your phone number and you start transaction without verifying your full account. Okay, so how do you do that? How many dollar you can spend on this account is $50 per day. Imagine you can send someone, you can send your friend money to buy for you, or anyone that have verified his or her account. You can send money to buy and send to your account. So what you just need is copy your USDT account wallet, forward it to the person. The person will fund your account with the amount in need, and you use it to fund your Ethereum gas fee in your Zuga coin. That is the secret. Imagine. Or if you don't want to use a second person to do it, you can do it yourself. How do you do it by yourself? Let's go and see how many naira you can spend a day. So in this account now, you can spend 10,271 naira 75 kobo per day, and in a month you can spend 102,717 naira 50 kobo. So this is the exact amount. What are you telling me? Are you telling me that you can't make this? So this is what I'm talking about. Do you see it? This is what I'm talking about. You can spend 10,271 naira 75 kobo doing your transaction every day. You just fund the account, use it to buy your USDT, then leave it there. By tomorrow you repeat the same process, use it to buy your USDT, keep it there, use it to fund your Ethereum gas fee in your Zuga account. The same thing. The only thing that will happen is that you are going to perform the transaction twice, but you are going to achieve your aim. You are going to achieve your aim, and this is the amount you can spend monthly. This is for if you have verified this level 2, level 1B. That is where you can spend up to 205,435 naira per day. So this is so great. If you ask me, I will say that this is a very big thing you can talk of. You imagine you spending only 10,200. You use it to do it, or you use your friend that have verified his account. You just fund the person's account. After funding the person's account, he buy the USDT for you and send it to your account. That is the way you can do it if they don't want to verify account. So this is the two ways in which you can use to get your account start working immediately. So you don't need to be waiting for them to verify account before you can start processing your transactions here. Okay, so I hope this secret is well noted. I hope this secret is well noted. So note that you can transact $50. You can transact $50 per day. Know that you can transact $50 per day, and if you haven't verified your account, and in Naira you can transact 10,271 Naira per day. So what are we talking next? What are we talking about? So we can now go back, verify your phone number. So let's now verify phone number now. You click on verify. This will open. It will ask you to put in your phone number. So you put in your phone number. Okay, so let's go. 080 6142 8094. Okay, so I continue. So they will send me a verification code. You see, so you are going, if you put your number, they will send you a verification code to your number, and once the verification code comes to your phone, you put it here. So this time you are seeing counting below is the time that if you haven't gotten the number, you will likely ask them to resend it. Do you see this? By call, do you see this one now? If I said resend OTP vs call, they will give me a call, and I will receive a call telling me that this so thing has happened. Okay, so let me give it a try, as the thing haven't entered. So are we going to receive a call now? I hope you can see my phone is ringing. Okay, I'm going to pick it, and they will tell me my code. Okay, so I have gotten the verification vs call right now. So do you see it? My phone is verified. Wow, this is so amazing. So if you use the first one and they refuse to send you the code, what are you going to do? Once that timing have stopped, you just click on receive a OTP vs call. So they will give you a call immediately, and they will ask you to if you want to get the verification, place 1. So you press 7. So you just press 7. You see, the code is just coming now, but I have already verified with the call. So you press the 7, and once you press the 7, they will now give you your OTP. Okay, the OTP, you use it to verify your account. So you see my phone number is verified now. Right now I can perform $50 worth of transaction in this my account without proceeding to this number 1B. So you see, I told you that once you have completed your first number verification, that the second one will pop up, verify. Can you see it right now? So I have verified the first one, the second one is telling me to verify. And if you click on this, is the basic verification, the basic document verification. So if you open this second page right now, this is what you are going to see. You see, upload identification document, your real name. You see it? Your real name, document number. Then if you put the name, listen to this. The name you are going to put here is the name that will be in the card that you are going to upload. Note this. The name you are going to upload is the name that will also appear in your card you are going to upload. Don't misplace it. use the same name so that the process will go faster. If you want it to go faster, as it is in that your card, put it the same way here. So the second one, they will ask you to put the card document number. Okay, you put the card document number here. So if you put your name in the card, you put the card number. If it is voter's card you are making use of, you put there is a long number that means with alphabet starting with VIF. So once you see that VIF, you see the hyphen, it usually start by 9. It is usually start with 9. So 90 something 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 something. So because of that, you have to put the document number. After putting the document number, you move down. You see, you need to short clear. Okay, this they are telling you that you have to capture the 4 corner point of what you want to upload. This is the front. Okay, you can use your passport, driver license, national ID card, any of these documents. You can use it to do this. So you upload the front, then upload the back. Okay, let me just show you a sample of it. Okay, the first one, this is the second one. When they ask you to upload your picture, that is your portrait, upload your portrait photo. Okay, this is for the second one, but this first one is your the front of your national ID card, passport, or driver license. So the second upload you see is you. They want to see you, your portrait. So you gonna snap yourself, your selfie. You snap yourself selfie, upload it here, then you click on complete. Okay, you click on complete. If you click on complete, it will take you to the next level. Next level is you putting down in a paper your ID card, your driver license, any of the card you are using for this, and you are going to write what you are going to write there will pop up. It will appear up. I don't have my ID card for this particular one now for me to complete it, so that is why I will not move ahead with it. So but your own, once you click complete, it will take you to the level 2. That is the time you have completed your level. This is 1B. So then you will see this level 2 verification will pop up, verify. So in this level 2, what you need to do in this level 2 is that there is something like a paper that will pop up on that your screen. Once the paper pop up, what are you going to do? Read what is written on that paper. It said buying of crypto in limitano.com with your email. Your email will also be mentioned. Date and time will also be mentioned. Then I'm talking about in this level 2 verification. I'm talking about this level 2 verification. Date and time will be mentioned. There is a number, your particular number that we mention also. That number and your date, time, all of them will be mentioned. Use your pen and paper, write it down. If you write it down, I will also show you that picture of it, a letter. So you just write it down. Once you write it down, snap it together with your ID card. Make sure you do it. If you don't do it, it will affect your verification. So make sure you write down that this number level 2. The thing that you are going to write will pop up. Read what is on the screen. Write those things down. Snap it together with that your ID card. Then upload it. It will enter. Once you're done with your upload, it will enter reviewing your document. So you'll be seeing that your document is being reviewed. Small time it will enter temporary verify. So they will tell you that your account has been verified temporary. Okay, so after that temporary, once you do the right thing, your account will get verified. But if they find out that one or two things are not in place in your account will be rejected. Okay, but don't worry, just follow this step that I have told you and get your account verified. Note that I said the number one, verify your phone number. After verifying your phone number, number two, you put in your document, the name that is in your card, the name that is in your card, then your card number. After putting your card number, you can now move ahead and upload your personal picture, that is your selfie. You upload your selfie on that on this 1B. So once you completed this your 1B, this number 2, level 2 will be activated for you to upload. And what are you going to upload on this level 2? What you just need to upload is what you are going to use your hand with lighting material, pen and paper. Write it down and snap it together with your card. Upload it. So once you upload it, my dear, wait for some day, like 24 to 48 hours, your account will get verified. And once your account will get verified, your chance of doing more transaction will be uplifted. Okay, so but as you are seeing, this is my account right now. I can use it to buy, I can use it to sell. So another important thing I want to show you is this. So how to navigate in your account. So how to navigate? You need to do add your authenticator for you to perform transaction. Many people find it difficult to do. That is why I've decided to add it on this video, so you can be able to do it. So you click on setting. If you click on the setting, you see this authenticator. Do you see it here right now? This is the authenticator. This is it. Just click on this arrow. So you click on it. Once you click on it, it will disappear. So you see this, enable. Your own may be here. So as you see my own here, anywhere you see your own, just click on enable. So if you click on enable, it will ask you to download this in Play Store, App Store. But if you have Google Authenticator before, you don't need to bother yourself again. What you just do is to click next. But if you don't have it, if you don't have the Google Authenticator, if you click here, it brings this in out for you. You can click on get it on Play Store, that is Google Play Store for Android, Apple Store for iPhone. So anywhere, if you don't have it, just use this to get it. And if you haven't gotten your app before, make sure you use the link. If you haven't gotten your Remitano account registered before, use the link below this video description. You will see register on Remitano. Use it to register and you will get everything done. Okay, so and make sure that you click on notification. As you subscribe, click on notification for you to get updates. Anytime a new video is being released, you will be among the first hand that it will get to. So make sure you stay tuned. If you click on it, this is what you are going to see. Okay, this is what you are going to see. You can screenshot this thing and keep it safe for you to recover your account. I can generate another one here. So but is for this number to be active, I need to activate it. So if I activate it, it will be active. So once you have copied this, once you see copied, click on copy, it will copy. Then you go back to your Google Authenticator. If you go to your Google Authenticator, if you download Google Authenticator newly as a new beginner, it will ask you to get started. So you click on get started and it will move you again. Then you get a place where it asks you to put in the key. You see the place for key, you see the place for name. So you put in the name you can use to remember this. Maybe you say Remitano, Maybe you say your name, that you used to remember that it is this code that you are using. So once you done that, you add it. You see add, you add it in the authenticator application. So, and you will start to see a code that will pop up below here in your Google Authenticator. If the code pop up, you will see the one running circle in circular form. So that one that is running in circular form is the timing. Once that one gone from right hand like this, like a clock, and return to 0, once it start from let me just give you a sample. It will start in a point like this and run circle. Once it get back to this point, it will, the code here will change automatically. So that code that will pop up in your authenticator will change. So once the code change and the thing is still here, is still in blue format, is still in full like this. So okay, let me just use the color here so you can get what I'm saying fully. Okay, so you will see it will be usually be in blue color like this, and if it is in blue color like this, it will be rotating like this, and as it's going, the thing will be reducing. It will be reducing, it will be reducing, it will be reducing. Once you get to the starting point, it will end, and everything here will be white. So once the thing move again, every here all will be covered with another color. So and you'll be seeing the code somewhere here in your Google Authenticator. So click on that code that appears. The thing will copy automatically. It will copy automatically. Once it's copied automatically, minimize your phone. Come back to this your Remitano. You still be here. You click next. Okay, so do you see it now? I have clicked next. It take me to this. So that code that you copied, paste it here. If you paste it here, you click enabled. So once you click this enable, you see this code here will now turn to green. It will now be green color. So this thing you are seeing here will now be green here. You'll be seeing green color here. That means your Google Authenticator is enabled. And anytime you want to perform transaction and you get to this point, they ask you to paste your Google Authentication. Go to that your Google Authentication, copy the code again, come and paste it here, and your transaction will be completed. Okay, that is the necessary things you need to know about this Remitano. Then another thing is for you to fund your Zuga account, you need to go to the browser. Like here, you come to the browser, you type in Zuga Coin. For it to work directly, you type Zuga Coin. If you come to your Chrome, you type zugacoin.io/app. If you type it this way, you search it. So it will search and open for you. Here you log in afresh with your email, your username. Do you see it is opening? With your email, your username, you use it to log in. Once you log in here, you can generate your payment. I don't know, this video is getting more longer. I don't know if you are enjoying it or should I end it here. Wow, some people may say I should end it, some people may say I should continue. Should I log in and show you more things on how you are going to fund the account? Okay, if you like me to continue, let me continue. Make sure you give me a thumbs up and click on subscription button. Then never dress to click on the notification so you get notified anytime a new video is released. So let me show you how you are going to generate your payment from Zuga Coin. Let me log in immediately and show you the way. Okay, so let me log in. So okay, okay, this is my account. If you log into your account, this is what you are going to see. Okay, this is what you are going to see. So if you click on this 3 horizontal line here, if you click on this 3 horizontal line, this is what you are going to see. Okay, this is the first one. This first one is the one you need. You want to fund your gas fee. This is the first one you need. Scan is for scan and pay. Receive is you want someone to send coin to you, then the person will send you the you click here to get your wallet address. Then transfer is if you want to send coin to someone, and the person if you click here, you can now put the person detail and the amount you want to transfer. Then here is your wallet history. This wallet history is where you can see the transaction you have made so far. Okay, and if your transaction failed, here you can still if your transaction have been taking time not to pay it, you can click on this point and scroll to the right hand side. You will see cancel withdrawal, and you cancel your withdrawal. And for you to swap, this is the next one for you to swap. If you click on this swap, is where you are going to take your swapping. So and you click on this withdraw USDT beta, that is where we are going to place withdrawal once you have getting your swap approved. Okay, that is step by step on how you are going to take this. So let's get into what we have. We want to click on fund Ethereum gas fee. If you click on it, it will open. Yeah, by default you are going to see this. By default, you see 100. You can edit it to the amount you have in your Limitano account. Okay, edit it if it is if you have like $50, you put 48 or 49. If you have like $30, you put 28, 29. If you have like if you have $12, you put like $11 on it. Okay, so but for you to fund, make sure you have a reasonable amount of dollar in your account so that the process can automatically go at once, so that it will not blink fail on the way that you don't have insufficient fund. And when it takes you that you don't have insufficient fund, and many people do get it confused, they will not know what to do next. So if you have insufficient fund, return back to this platform, generate new payment, lower your amount of dollar you are placing so that the transaction will go forth. Okay, I will put in here $50. So I will put in here $50. Then the next thing it will ask you to select select payment processor. So you click on the payment processor, so you open it. You see, you choose pay with Limitano, support BTC, Ethereum, USDT, Litecoin. So that is the payment it supports. Once you have this payment in your Limitano account, you can use it to fund your gas fee. You can use your BTC in your Limitano account to fund your gas fee. You can use your Ethereum in your Limitano account to fund your gas fee. You can use your USDT in your Limitano account to fund your gas fee, and you can likewise use your Litecoin LTC to fund your Zuga coin gas fee. Okay, I hope you get it right now. So once you select it, you click proceed to payment. The interface will load. It will bring out your payment receipt. This is your payment receipt. Okay, you scroll down to this point, you will see pay for order. Once you click pay for order, it will take you direct from here to your Limitano account. See the magic? Yes, and the time will start counting for you to make your payment. Once the time finish, see the time is counting. So here many people get stuck here when it will ask the person to log in to make payment. So if you are using smartphone, if you are using your smartphone, make sure the email you are using is the right email that you use to register on this thing, and you can click on it. Then the only thing you have to do is to select this. So but for you to do it and get it right, make sure you use your Zuga Coin IO/app so that you can get it direct. You see, I will use this email and the system has opened. So you see it's logging in now, it's taking me in now. So but if your own does not go that way, you see it have taken me to Lemitano. Do you see it now? So I can fund $50. So the next thing many people do mistake is they will continue with this buy USDT. So if you want to use this, select Lemitano Coin Wallet. Lemitano Coin Wallet. Do you see it now? Once you choose Lemitano Coin Wallet, it will bring out the wallet they have. Do you see it? I have selected Theta USDT for me, and it's telling me insufficient. Some people will see this insufficient. So for you to get lead of this, if you have coin here and it's telling you insufficient, what you are going to do is go back to Zuga Coin, reduce the amount of dollar you selected and put it below the amount you have here. Come back with the same procedure. It will go. You will see continue. This continue will be activated, because why it's not activated is because I don't have fund here, you remember. So but once you have the fund that is enough for that amount I have generated, you will see continue. And once you click continue, it will take you to the next place where it asks you to select bank. So you have the money already in your wallet. You don't need to select any bank. Just click on continue or confirm. Then it will take you to the next phase where I told you have to activate your Google Authenticator. So you go to your Google Authenticator, copy the code and paste it in and complete your transaction. Congratulations, you have successfully fund your Zuga Coin Ethereum gas fee. So if you love this video and if you want me to do more for you, just drop it on the comment section, give us a thumb up, and always subscribe. For those that have subscribed before, our returners, so I give you thumbs up. Thank you so much. And also continue to share this video to get many others that are out there suffering on how to get this done. So the only thing you can do for us is to share this video to many others, and always click on notification button for you to get notified anytime a new video is being released. You will be the first person to get in touch with it. So thank you so much. I have a wonderful day ahead. I think we can end this video here, Abby. We can end this video here. And for you that have this account, you can also activate your N Renec. So you can be any Renec now. If you click on Renec, it will ask me to download the app. But for your phone, you can mine it. It's called the mining. So this is mining. You'll be seeing the amount you have here. So if you click on N Renec, you scroll down. So do you see it now? N. So you click on it. If you click on it to N, it will activate. They asked me to download the app. I'm using a website version of it. So if I download the app on this particular place, I will be able to start my mining. And if I verify my account, I will make it to be 0.02. So I love you all. Have a wonderful day as we end this video here.
Make sure you click on the notification button, like and share.